Adam used to be really into camping, filming, and sharing his trips on YouTube. These days, he mostly posts moto POV videos, but there was one particular camping trip that didn't go as planned. And maybe that's exactly why he doesn't camp as often anymore.
Out here at Sugar Creek, got a new camping location that we're going to. There's Jeremiah over there. And got a all-terrain wagon here that we're pulling a bunch of stuff on, and then our backpacks. So hopefully this thing works out. Got a big downhill to go down, and then it's all flat from there.
After some walking, they finally found a spot that seemed perfect for their tent and got it all set up.
Nice view. Sit here and fly my drone like I was talking about. Alright, skipping ahead. 10-person modified dome tent with the porch. 17 by 13, including the porch. Without the porch, the tent itself, 17 by 8. So this is the porch area, all screened in. You come in, and this is the tent.
He set his camera aside and was just enjoying the evening at camp. But around 8 p.m., loud noises started echoing from deep in the woods. His brother decided to check it out, and from the other side of the field, this is what his camera captured. The strange noises kept going for a while, and later that night, they decided to track down where they were coming from. Step by step, they got closer, and the sounds grew even louder. By then, the night had fallen and it was pitch black, but they kept filming anyway.
So bad. 7:30 a.m. Got down to 40 degrees last night. Wasn't too bad, but woke up this morning. It was pretty chilly, so I got up, walked across the field to get into the sun. The sun hasn't reached the tent yet, it's way over there. But yeah, that was pretty fun last night with that whole thing going on. Hearing them noises, wasn't exactly sure where it was coming from. Figured out that it was across the field, at the end of the field here. There's a road and there's a house like right over there, across the road. That's where all them noises were coming from. Still don't know what was going on. No music playing.
They thought they were miles away from any sign of life, but it turned out there was one house out there, and that's where the guy was. Now, what exactly was he doing? To me, it sounded like he was singing. but in a way that didn't feel quite right. I mean, sure, you can sing anywhere you want, but screaming songs into the night for hours in the middle of nowhere is unsettling, to say the least. I guess he might have had some kind of mental illness and was singing out of sheer delirium. And honestly, I don't think it's safe to camp anywhere near a person behaving like that. What if he decided to go for a midnight walk and stumbled upon their tent? I doubt he'd break into another round of singing. Of course, we can't say for certain that he was unwell. Maybe there's a completely different explanation, but it definitely felt strange. Thankfully, Adam and his friend made it through the night without incident, and the only lasting memory was that bizarre concert. What do you think was going on with that guy? Drop it in the comments. And if you're into weird outdoor stories like this, hit that subscribe button. Lauren was at her house right on the edge of the forest, and I'm guessing she left the door open to let some fresh air in. But when she came back into the living room after finishing some chores, she found, well, let's just call it an unexpected guest. She started meditating, figuring out how to get the cougar to leave without scaring it so much that it'd bolt through the window. It had settled in a safe spot right behind the sofa, so there was no way she could approach it and reason with it. She picked a different approach, playing the drum, and somehow the cougar found its way outside. Lauren, she was left unharmed and thrilled to have witnessed such an incredible animal inside her home. Teo is a guy who lives the van life, passionate about discovering new places, traveling the world, and camping in some of the most exciting spots out there. His videos capture his everyday adventures, and that genuine approach is what made his channel grow. People love it. In this particular video, he set out for what he thought would be a peaceful trip in Colorado with his cat, ready for hiking, camping, and soaking in the outdoor vibes. But the trip didn't turn out to be nearly as peaceful as he had imagined.
My name's Teo, and I travel full-time in my self-converted 2001 Ford E250 with my cat Lars. Right now I'm in Colorado, Leadville to be specific, and I am on a hike with a few friends with this beautiful freaking view. I mean, you can't really beat that. But yeah, we got a lot planned while I'm here. I was in California for a minute and I just decided to drive down here. We have a lot fun planned, so can't wait to show you guys some of the stuff that goes on. But yeah, let's get back to this hike.
As the rain began to pour, he and his friends made their way to their camping spot, planning to settle in and spend the night there.
Good?
Definitely longhorn sheep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful area.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a fire right there.
Yeah, there you are, friend. Majestic. He's gonna cross the road.
As night settled in, Teo took his adorable cat out for a short walk, then returned to the van where they all settled in for the night. But as darkness deepened, strange noises began echoing around them. Just to be safe, they decided to set up a trail camera under the van. Come morning, Teo's friend walked over, phone in hand, and showed him what the camera had captured.
I caught the tail end of it. Are they gonna walk past again? Yep. They just kept walking.
Look at those shoes. Those, what?
Yeah, those are black shoes.
Those are sandals.
For sandals?
Yeah, and those are gray sweatpants. What are they doing?
What are they doing? Are they kicking my tire?
They're doing something.
Dude, and I thought I heard something messing around outside.
I did too.
See, I don't like that because I heard stuff last night too, but I was like, I'm not gonna let myself get scared.
We're not staying here tonight, guys.
Of course not. Absolutely not. That's
6. They all of a sudden, there they are. They go across rapidly in slides. And those pants are oversized.
Yeah.
So at first I thought, okay, maybe that's Riley right there. Because those aren't cuffed at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay? Right? But then they go past again. Okay? That's at 9:41. Riley was already in. And then they come over and start kicking at my van.
That definitely wasn't me.
No, you're not over here
yeah,
playing.
that's not you. That's not any of us.
No. Wait, was that another set of legs? See, this has a cuff on the bottom. The other one didn't have a cuff.
Yo, it was multiple
two,
people.
That's 2 people.
Have cuffs on.
Yeah,
them.
this has cuff. The other one was loose. And like, these are not my pants. Because my pants have a design.
I don't have a single pair of
so
pants.
you
that
would
have cuffs.
see the design in the pants because I've worn these in front of the camera before. So that's not me. Okay? And then that's at 9:42.
Morning, guys. So this morning we all woke up. We all got out of bed. We were starting to make breakfast, and then we were just kind of chatting, and we're talking about how we all were hearing things last night in this very like private area that we're parked at. We were all hearing stuff last night, and it just so happens that Bunny put out a trail cam under Riley's van, pointing at her van last night, because yesterday we saw like a group of bighorn sheep, so we were thinking maybe we'll see more critters, squirrels, stuff like that. But as we were talking about us hearing stuff last night, she went to go check the trail cam. There were literally 2 people we saw walking through our camp, like, and they stayed in our camp, like while we were all in our vans. We didn't see them. We all heard stuff, but we didn't see anything, and that is just really creepy because we are here, like literally. Why would someone be in our camp? 2 people at that. We don't know who it was, but yeah, we decided that we're not gonna stay here again.
Of course, they didn't stay there again, and honestly, that's exactly what you should do if something like that happens to you. 2 strangers wandering through your camp in the middle of the night? No thanks. In a remote place like that, you only want to encounter the people you know. And even if those strangers were just curious, let's be real, anyone who goes hiking should know better. If you see a cluster of camping vans parked somewhere, you don't just wander over, especially at night. Sure, those people didn't do anything harmful beyond being there, but it's a good reminder of just how unnerving and potentially dangerous camping in remote areas can be. Tokyo Lens Explore is a channel fully dedicated to the spirit of exploration, from ancient temples and remote forests to forgotten abandoned buildings steeped in history. His videos have that calm, immersive vibe that makes you feel like you're walking right alongside him, soaking in the atmosphere of these long-forgotten places. In this particular adventure, he decides to check out an empty, abandoned theme park hidden deep within a dense forest in Japan. But what should have been a peaceful exploration almost turned into a serious mistake.
This is the entrance to an abandoned theme park in Japan. Well, at least what's left of the abandoned theme park here. We've got, starting with this one building up here, and over here, there's a whole set of extra buildings. Now, this place seems to have been abandoned somewhere around 2014. And I have one concern today, which is this right here. See, we've got bear warnings in here, and there are plenty of bears in this part of Japan. Let's just poke and take a look inside. I don't actually want to go in because I don't entirely trust the structural integrity, but I'm assuming this would have been the main entrance lodge area. We have a billiard pool table over there. Some kind of dining space over here. And then what I'm guessing was probably the main ticket gate area right here. Now, I am carrying my bear spray with me just in case. Unfortunately, in terms of season, it's that season where mother bears will take their children out for walks. And even for black bears, that's when things can get a little more aggressive. So we will proceed with caution and care today as we go forward.
Yeah, the place was plastered with bear activity warnings, so staying alert was a must, especially knowing how many hidden spots a bear could be lurking. He moved cautiously through the park, checking out nearly every building, taking in the decay and abandoned objects. But those warning posters brought back memories of a close encounter he had a few years earlier.
A few years back, I was making a video about an abandoned village, and I kind of did it in two pieces. Before, I'd gone out to make a bit of a joke video, and then while in the area, I found out that there was still one remaining resident in the village. And so I went back and I decided I was going to live in the village until I found him, and spent a few days living there, talking to locals, getting people to show us the homes that they used to live in, and eventually did meet him. But in the process of recording one of those videos, I had come across a sound in a forest that originally I thought was just a monkey, and it kept getting closer and closer. I was like, it's a weird sounding monkey. It was a bit of a squeak, a cry, a ee. And it wasn't until about 2 years later that I learned that that was not a monkey, that was the cry of a baby bear asking for its mother's help.
And just as he was walking, talking, and enjoying himself, something unexpected happened that completely changed the vibe of the exploration.
Mention of tennis courts, and gate ball courts. Does anybody play gate ball? Is that like, oh crap, guys. We are oh boy. All right, something big moved over there. Ooh. Just in case, I am going to prepare the bear spray. We're gonna keep ourselves down on this side, because I don't know if you heard that, but whatever it was big and it was surprised by us, which is one of the reasons I tend to do these walks while talking instead of silent, but won't be going up there anymore. Bear spray is at the ready. Whew. That one genuinely made me jump. Whatever it was big. We're gonna take a quick peek into here.
I'm pretty sure this guy could survive a horror movie. He didn't waste a single second. The moment he heard that sound, he ran. Considering this place is known for bear activity, the chances of it being a bear were high. It's smart he didn't stick around to double-check, even if it turned out to be a tiny kitten, which it clearly wasn't because the sound was massive. What I really love is that he had bear spray with him, and that's exactly what I recommend whenever you're in the forest. Never get too curious. If something feels off or there's a chance something dangerous is around, just leave. That's it for today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we post. Also, leave a comment below sharing your favorite encounter.